television for your information. Listen, Savannah news. Ghana, Toronto. Are you ready? Savannah news. The deep truth without fear. Savannah news. It's my choice. It's your choice. Globally. One more time, my brother. We are the best, my sister. Regular movie. True life story. Savannah news. One more time, my brother. We are the best, my sister. Canada, Toronto. Are you ready for your confirmation? SSN TV for your information. Listen, Savannah news.
Yeah, good morning from here. It's exactly 10 a.m. Toronto time. Welcome to Savannah News Television. I still remain my humble self, Olujimi Adekanle Joka, a prince from Irele Kingdom and a comrade also. Today being the 22nd of March 2022, we are bringing, as usual, to you the news making headlines in Nigeria to your doorstep. And to start with, this morning, I'm going to start from the Vanguard newspaper. In the Vanguard newspaper, the front page here we have Rucos in APC over zoning to Southwest. You get that in the front page. Bandits kill 43 in Kaduna, Zamfara as Governor El-Rufai declares 24-hour curfew in 2 local governments. 18 political parties to participate in Osun governorship poll. That is coming from the resident electoral commissioner in Osun State. YS Governor Willie Obaino is still in our custody. That is coming from EFCC. Emefiele to engage NNPC, Power Ministry and others. Buhari summon minister over erotic power supply. What will the minister do when there is no all their practice for him to work? Anyway, tension as unknown gunmen threaten schools in Imo. That is all in the Vanguard newspaper. 2 killed, others injured as Operation Bust. Youth clash in Oyo. Fire destroy Azomta Cathedral secrecy in Owerri. Kidnapped cocoa merchant escaped while abductors slept off in Ondo. A 50-year-old cocoa merchant in Shupari, Akoko, Ondo State, Ido Shaba, has reportedly escaped from the captivity of his abductors while they slept off. The victims, according to reports, was kidnapped between Ago and Idoani while traveling for a church engagement. That road has been a notorious road and nothing has been done about that place. I don't know what the governor is collecting a security vote for, that he cannot fortify that road. That Idoani road has been a haven for kidnappers, and nothing is done up to now. Most roads in that area have been a haven for kidnappers, and up to now they are still kidnapping And this is a state where the governor is collecting more than 500 million monthly for security. Why can't you fortify all those areas? What is in that bush that cannot be combed? Where they are keeping their victims can be combed. Police nabbed 2 pastors over death of 20-year-old woman in Ogun. Ogun is always in the center of controversy. Police arrest pastor for allegedly sodomized 3 siblings. Oh my God. Police operative attached to Ajeromi Division, Lagos State Police Command, are currently investigating one Elijah Emenendu for allegedly sodomizing 3 siblings who are members of his church. Emenendu, a pastor of the Chapel of Revelation Ministry at Ajeromi area of Ajegunle, allegedly raped the victims severally. Oh my God. It was learned that Emenendu lured and started having anal sex with the eldest sibling after prophecies that God wants him to stop Yahoo. This is serious. This is serious. This is serious. This is serious. Still on the vanguard, National Assembly order MDAs face sanction over minimum wage. This now is on the issue of COVID-19. Federal government reviews international travel protocols on COVID. How we made Nigerian top 10 most improved world economies, coming from Lai Mohammed. Where is the most improved? Where is the improved? Lai Mohammed will not stop from lying. Where has he said how we made Nigerian top 10 most improved world economies? Which most improved world, or the worst economy whatsoever? Still on the vanguard of today, 22nd. Court sack 2 rep members, 18 Cross River lawmakers over defection. Still on from that vanguard of today, we now move to the Punch. Al Makura, Adamu, Yari, others land fates as aspirant screening holds today. They are all yearning to become the chairman of APC. Still on the Punch, massive oil theft threatened external reserves revenue. That is coming from MPC. They are stealing. It's a massive oil theft where we have Nigerian Navy. We have other agencies. So it's a failure of the country if they know that there is massive oil theft and they could not even checkmate them. FAC meets today as NNPC deductions threaten states allocation. Again, bandits raid Kaduna Zamfara, kill 62, abduct 62, raise 70 houses. Still on the Punch, federal government scrap PCR tests for fully vaccinated travelers, unvaccinated teenagers. Still on the Punch, Lagos, Ogun, Rivers lead as states debt hit 6.43 trillion in 2021. That is come from DMO. I don't know. Lagos State, they say they are the highest collector of revenue. Rivers State too, they are the highest. Ogun are the highest, and now they are not saying they are still leading in the debt list. So I don't know. I don't know how to juxtapose both. You are receiving high income from revenue, and you are still the highest indebtedness again. You are borrowing. You guys are the one borrowing the more, and you are receiving a lot of the three of you are the highest in Nigeria, and Kano, but Kano is not on the list here. Serious. We are still on the Punch newspaper right now. Ogun Church founders allegedly killed members during fellowship. You can get that story in the Punch newspaper of today. Still at the Punch, police killed Delta Iron excavator over alleged 1,000 naira bribe. Oh my God. Panic as female guest dies in Benue hotel room. Palpable fear envelope residents of Inyima area in Makurdi, the Benue state capital, following the death of a young lady in a hotel in the community. The victim was said to have been taken to the hotel at the weekend only for her dead body to be discovered in the hotel room. This thing happened on Saturday. The couple lodged in the hotel on Friday, but the following day we heard that the body of the lady was found with some parts removed. We cannot say if the man that brought her to the hotel was arrested. The resident of the area known as Sonny said. Ritual killing there. 61-year-old welder driver defiled 4 in Anambra. Can you imagine? A 61-year-old driver, Peter Ezela, and a welder, Elochukwu Iguilo, 27, have been arrested for allegedly defying 4 siblings in Umedo, in Inewi North local government area of Anambra State. 4 siblings at a go. Youth desert Oyo community. Maintain peace killed. Youth desert Oyo community. Maintain peace killed. I don't know what they mean by here. Let us read it. Resident of Iluju town, a community in the Orire local government area of Oyo State, have fled their homes following the killings of an officer of a joint military task force operation bust in the town. This one, they don't buy job. They have bought job seriously. To be candid, they have bought job. They have bought job because you kill an army officer, they will raise the other community. Youths pledge to buy Tinubu's nomination form. A group, Nigerian Youth for Tinubu, has declared its support for the national leader of the All Progressive, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and promised to purchase his presidential nomination form. It's like carrying water from the cup and pouring into the ocean. If you are buying form for Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, who is one of the richest Nigeria, he's one of the richest Nigeria, Tinubu. So you are buying form for the youth are buying form for a 70 years old richest Nigeria to become president of Nigeria. Good luck to you guys. Buhari summoned Uzodinma. Governor's fingers aggrieve politicians. That is over insecurity in that state. Judge orders arrest of ex-representative over disobedience of court directive. Who is this person? Let's just see this person. A high court of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, on Monday issued a warrant of arrest against a former House of Representatives member, Chief Chima Nzeribe, for disobeying its order. We all know, remember Chief Chuma Nzeribe. Obiano water drinking video. EFCC sanction official. Ex-governor gets bail. The comment from, you know, I have the video where Obiano was drinking water during interrogation. and then the EFCC felt it's unprofessional of videoing and leaking such a video. So they are now, I think, I'm sure they have sanctioned whosoever might have done that. In 2023, women will vote out National Assembly members who rejected gender bill. This is coming from Fijabi, CEO, Women Fund. How is easier said than done. Kogi Poly expelled 15 students for examination fraud and others. Castina lawmaker demand police post over constituency attack. APC chairmanship aspirant promises visionary leadership. That is coming from who is this person? Senator Sani Musa. The statement read, Senator Sani Musa and Governor Inu Ayaya spoke extensively on ways to move the party forward, especially with regards to the March 26th National Convention of the APC. You get all those stories in the Punch of today. And still on the Punch of today, a legal icon being celebrated. We're talking about His Excellency Prince Bola Ajibola. He is 88 today. Prince Bola Ajibola, and a senior advocate of Nigeria. He is 88 years old today. You can see the advert on the Punch newspaper by the Ogun State Elders Consultative Forum. They placed an advert for him there at 88. Still on the Punch newspaper, Business Day. Go after importers of adulterated petroleum. NLC tells DSS. That is the right thing to do. NNPC tells DSS to go after them. Those that imported adulterated fuel that destroy most vehicles in Lagos and in the environment. Buhari inaugurates Lagos International Airport Terminal today. Still on the Punch, we have this again on the Punch. Christlands Varsity gets NUC accreditation for law. That is coming from Christland. They can now have accreditation for law. Be job creator. Kolada IC University VC test graduates. Uniport postponed convocation. NUC give Lautech approval for 13 courses. Yeah, from the Punch now, we now just jump into the Daily Trust. Why fuel scarcity persists in Abuja, Northern State. You get that full story in Daily Trust. You see it in Daily Trust and the queue there. Vehicles owners sleep at filling station. Can you imagine? To buy petrol. This is very important. 10th dangerous criminal spots to be wary of in Abuja and Lagos. You can get all that in the Daily Trust of today. This is very important. I mean, spots where you have to avoid. Let us just reel it out for you, for our viewers to get note of it. Aside from terrorism, banditry, and arson endemic in some regions, other violent crimes such as kidnapping, armed robbery, and traffic robbery are rampant across the country, especially in major metropolitan cities such as Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, and Lagos. Investigations by Daily Trust have shown that there are some black spots notorious for criminal activities in the FCT, Nigerian seat of power, and Lagos, the nation's economic capital. According to statistics released by the FCT Emergency Management Agency, Julius Berger Roundabout, Maitama District, Mabuchi, Apo Roundabout, Area 1 and 3, Galadimawa, Airport Road, Wuse 2 are among the top dangerous spots identified in the city center. I hope you people have heard all those places mentioned. So be careful and be wary of those areas. The agency also said hoodlums disguising as taxi drivers operate on Airport Road, Nikon Junction, and Utako/Jabi Aziz. They call them one chance. They operate as taxis. They just pick you and they will rob you. Then they have mentioned those places for you. The authorities equally discovered that the hoodlums use uncompleted buildings, highways with speed breakers, pedestrians, bridges, crowded markets, parks, and deserted streets as their hideouts. Uncompleted buildings which the FCT administration has put at about 500 scattered across the city are now dens and safe havens for kidnappers to keep their victims. Below are 10 flashpoints in Abuja and Lagos, as well as criminal acts usually perpetrated in those red zones. Apo Roundabout, as I said earlier, Airport Road, Area 1 Roundabout, Julius Berger Junction, Long Bridge on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. There is a long bridge on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, popularly known as Long Bridge, stretching from Warewa, Ogun State, to the Kara end, inward Lagos State. The spot is infamous for one chance and sometimes kidnapping. Lagosians take note of those areas. The other area again is Ojota Ketu axis. Ojota Ketu Alapere axis in Lagos is another major black spot motorists are wary of. Also, Old Apapa Road. There have been recurring bloody court clashes on Old Apapa Road, Ebute Meta, which have claimed many lives and left several others injured. Be wary too of that area, Old Apapa Road. The other one too is Mile 2. It's notorious for recklessness conduct of commercial motorcycle riders, well known as Okada riders. In the evening, unstructured elements exploit the rowdiness of the area to engage in pickpockets, phone snatching, among others. Commuters are always on the alert to avoid falling victims. That is in Mile 2. The next one is Agege. Agege area is known for a brand of cult group known as Awawa Boys, a violent gang comprising largely youths. They use shanties as they hide out and strike mostly under the cover of the night. So be careful in Agege. The other one is Oshodi. Despite a concerted effort by security agents to rid Oshodi of crime, some parts of the area remain dangerous to pass at dawn and night. Some sections of the railway line that run through the metropolis are home of drug addicts and criminals engaging in pickpockets and phone snatching. I think you have heard all those areas mentioned, so be careful and be wary of all these areas mentioned. University lecturers working condition challenging. That is coming from TETFORM boss. Supreme Court okays new online fee payment method. Corruption fueling political instability in West Africa. That is coming from ICPC. EFCC grants Obiano bail. Naps officer behind the detection video. That officer has entered trouble for videoing him videoing the governor and sending it out. It's against their rule, their ethics. So still on this daily trust, I think we have to take one now before we call it a day on this. International travel portal payments for COVID-19 tests goes to private labs. NCDC said that. Well, with this, we have come to the end of today's news review. Also, we want to discuss the issue of one cleric from Ibadan. They call her Alaja Kaula. Well, it's unfortunate that we have the video. We saw the video, but we cannot play the video on this platform because it's absurd. It's not good for viewing. We saw where the cleric was having sexual romance. In fact, he was sucking the real thing, and this thing has gone everywhere. You know, for a cleric that preaches, for an Islamic cleric that preaches, and we thought she's supposed to be a good example out there, but it's unfortunate, and that the video leaked out where, and she was doing it with another man. According to the video we investigated, we saw her face, we saw everything when she was doing it. In fact, I could not play it here. It's here with us in the studio, but we cannot play that kind of video here on this studio. But it's unfortunate that people have been deceptive, using God to deceive people. And well, we just felt she would turn a new leaf from what happened. And whosoever leaked the video in the first place, why is she doing that? We have to say, why is she doing that before we talk about video leak? Understand? She says she's supposed to be, she ought to be a role model. And we learned that the husband is in North America, but we are trying to get across to him to have an interview with the former husband on the issue, because he was being accused of the person that leaked out the video. And they said, and also it was the woman, Alaja Kaula said he was the one he was sucking in that video. We want to know whether he was the one or not, because in some fillers they said the man says he's not the one. So we're trying to get across to the man to bring him on this platform to ask him one or two questions. But I think people who says they are of God should be a good role model to people, both in the Christendom and Islam. I learned this woman has a bunch of followers she preaches from, and see what she has engaged herself into. Anyway, having said that, today this morning I will say happy brownie day to my viewers across the globe. It's exactly 10:37 here in Toronto, Canada. And with this, we have come to the end of today's news review. Stay out of trouble and be a good ambassador. Remember your family's name in whatever things you want to do. Good morning.
This is your Savannah news. Savannah news. We are the best. We are not the best. Savannah news. We are the best. We break the news from the share. Savannah news. We are the best.
Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Bye for now.